Welcome back, everyone, to Rising World. We are on the road to Wollaton Hall. I promised you I was going to make a colonnaded road with trees, and this is the end of the road. So we're going to walk up here and show you what we've done. And you'll notice that I promised I was going to let it just peter out into dirt, and I did. And as we get closer to the house, it turns to gravel. So I've gotten my gardens pretty close to done, not completely, but they're looking pretty good, and I'm going to show you all of that. Maybe take 5 or so minutes, maybe 6 or 8 minutes. And this is what I decided to do with my road that slopes down. I decided to make it a gentler slope using the gravel planks. And it isn't perfect, but I think it looks okay. So there we are. That's the road with our trees, and I decided to be a little different and use the lettuces to line my big oval. I wanted something that would make that transition between the gravel and the grass a little sharper. And I have worked on the landscaping around the big oval. I planted some flowers and trees. All the way around. So that's the front. I'm going to take a quick walk back here. Along the east side of the house. And here I purposely wanted to see about how many plants or flowers I could squeeze into one space, just to see how thick I could get them. And this is the result. I've got the plantings kind of, in colors, in groups of colors that I like. And this is the beginnings, not the total thing, but the beginnings of our formal gardens right down here. So you've seen some of this. I had some of this started before. This is pretty much finished now. I'm liking the variety of textures and colors and things that I've got in here. It's looking pretty good. And then the back of the house looks the same. So we're going to go down here and around, and I'm going to show you quickly the rest of this garden on the east side. I don't have anything really finished very much over there. I'm still prepping the area for the greenhouse that will be put in there. And here's another view of the back lawn. I told you last time how I'm burying the rowan bushes, some of them half into the ground and some of them all the way up by digging a hole to put them in. I'm liking that method for just getting a little more variety to the grounds. I'm using strawberries here as a border. From a distance, they kind of look like little small plants with red flowers, so that's what we're going to pretend they are. Then mixing in some weeds and some chilies and things, just to get, again, that variety in heights and colors and textures. I think it's effective to plant color groupings, not mix them all together, but just to mix a few colors and put them in big mass plantings. I think that they look pretty interesting that way. All right. And to me, the way to really appreciate grounds this big are to get up high and have a look. So this is looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. The formal gardens will be finished up here. They will not be exactly like the formal gardens at Wollaton, and they're not in the same place, and that's okay. But that's the beginnings of it. And here's my more informal garden that seems to almost be like a little creek of flowers that goes downhill. And this was done in a different way. This particular flower bed has very low plants. So what I did here was, first of all, I buried the rowan bushes because I needed smaller bushes here, and filled the holes back in with grass after I got the bushes in there, and I did that purposely to make it look, sort of natural. And then here I used the strawberries and lettuces to make the border, and then filled in with the strawberries because that's really the only thing colorful we have that's low. In the center, I lowered the ground level and put in carrots and flowers, and in the very center I put in the hogweeds. And those normally would sit up about twice that high, and I wanted them to be lower, so that's how I did that. I think it's pretty effective. And then I put my benches around. So that's what I did there. The big project for this recording is to get started on the screen in the Great Hall. I have all of the posters that I'm going to use prepared. So I'll probably start by doing that. So that will give us a pretty good look at what it is supposed to be. And there are some parts that we still need to build up at the top. So here we are. I am in creative mode. The top part, excuse me, the top part is the part that I'm going to try to build. It's got some strap work on it that is similar to what you saw me build outside on the towers. The rest of it I'm going to try to do with posters, or pretty much the rest of it. Now I put something on the front here that I'm not sure that I'm going to keep because I am not sure that it is truly accurate in terms of the size of it and how much it sticks out. I'm actually examining a picture here. It does stick out that much. So I think what I need to do is go up higher with that and make it stick out more all the way up. I think this is going to work out really well. I'm hopeful. I Actually, what I will do is I have created a picture that is this view of the game. I actually did a screen capture of this view, and I dropped my posters in over the top of it in Photoshop. I know not everybody has that program or the capability to do that, but I really wanted to see what this was going to look like before I put it together. So that's what I did, and I'm going to put a picture up right here and let you look at that. That's what we're going to try to do right now. And the top part, which you don't see in that picture, is the part that we're going to build out of beams and planks, I hope. So let's get started. There is something I need to do at the top and the bottom before I drop those posters in. So, oh, I buried myself in the floor. There we go. What I need to do, well, I got those a little off center, didn't I? Oh well. What I need to do is get this built up to the same height here with some beams. Excuse me. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm not exactly sure how this is all going to work out up here, but we shall see. What's that? Okay, are you seeing this? Oh, it's okay, that's funny. It's snapping to the, wow, that's interesting. But what is that? What is that? Oh man, is this some kind of weird glitch? This better not be in here permanently. I'm going to be upset if it is, because that's weird. It was not there a few seconds ago. What in the heck? What is going on? Are you seeing this? What is this? And why is it here? It wasn't there a minute ago. That's looking a bit weird too. Oh, Lord. I'm going to pretend I'm not seeing that. But dang, that's going to drive me crazy. What in the heck? Okay, well, we don't have time to screw around with it. So let's get the posters up, and then I will try and figure out what in the heck that is off camera, because I'm serious, that is weird. I guess I don't need to be serious. You can see that it's weird. All right, so let's start with that one in the middle there. That one is a lion. So I'm going to, I don't have much time left. Geez, time flies. Okay, need to use the poster. Whoops. Okay, left click. We're going to upload. They're on my desktop. It is the lion panel. I'm going to try panel 2. I made 2 of them. I don't know which is the best. I'm going to try this one. Use that. And let's see. Oops. I'm trying to remember how. Yeah, there we go. So it's very strange. When you do blueprints and you use Shift and the arrow keys, it turns. When you do posters and you just use the arrow keys, it turns. But if you use Shift and the arrow keys, it resizes. So there's not really any logical reason for that. You would think that they would be consistent, but they are not. So, whoops. Let's fly up here and make sure we're getting this centered and correctly sized. Can't really see it from down there. I don't know how good these pictures are going to look because they are pretty low res. And it's from my vacation photos, and I did not have a really big picture of this. And I had to manipulate it to make it square, so. Okay, there's one. And I think I've got the colors matched better than I did on the outside, so I'm hoping this is going to look pretty good. And on this side, these should be the same size. There. Oh, isn't that interesting? I put the poster in and that glitch went away. Well, good. So we don't want that. So, right about there. Okay, lion's done. That's looking pretty good. And then the next one will be the center panel. These ones, I'm hoping I've got the right color, but I'm not terribly sure. These ones are going to need to be skinny. And tall. So, taller. That's just about right. Okay. And this isn't taking us too long. But I may not get to the, I may have to make this a little bit longer, this recording, so that we can do a little bit of building. The little wall, oops, the little wall at the top is very similar in design to this panel here. So you see the strap work there. The little half wall has strap work similar to that, not quite as curvy. And so that is the thing, and it also has piercings that go all the way through. So that's the thing that I'm hoping that I can construct up there. And if that does not work, I may use these panels that I have right here and just put them on a solid wall and call it good. Because these actually look pretty good. Okay, great. Now I have the arches. Okay, I'm thinking that looks pretty darn good. Arches. Let's see. Screen arch. Views. These go here. Oops. Oh, this is one of those things that's going to be a problem. I might have to put a piece of board there to stick it to. Oh no. Okay, that's the right height. More or less. It actually kind of should go down further, but I might be able to live with that. It's not perfect, but pretty close. Okay. And watch some weird glitch happen again here. Yeah. Not enjoying what it's doing. Hopefully that won't be an issue. I think what's happening is the bricks that I'm touching are slightly not the same. Well, they should be all the same in terms of where they're sitting. Oh, good. Okay. Did I get that straight? Did I get that centered? Almost does not look like it, does it? Get this one centered? That one looks pretty good. This one doesn't. Let me take that out without breaking my wall. Yes. Okay. Now it's dark again, you can't tell if it matches, but it's close. I think it's close. And the center doesn't look perfect in terms of the color, and I think that that's because there's a fire on that side and there's a fire down in the basement over here. But it's not looking too bad. All right, last thing I need to put up is the frieze along the top. This will be interesting to see if this works. I may need to futz with it a little bit. Left, Similar to the ones outside, but different. Oh, that's way too wide. And this is going to go down behind that little board, which I did on purpose. And it needs to be just a teeny bit taller, I think. It may have to be a teeny bit shorter. Now, this needs to line up with these columns. So I need to get this size right so that it will actually be perfect. That's about right. And I think I'll just slap this one in here. And then the way this works, if I've done it correctly, is that there's another piece here and it goes halfway in. This may or may not work, but I'm not as worried about the corners. So let's put this one on here. Is that lining up perfectly? Close. What I'm seeing. I need to be more straight on to make this work. Almost looks like it's crooked, huh? Is it crooked? No. Okay. This one goes. Well, I definitely did not get it sized correctly. Or my building is just a lot different than the real building. But you know what? It's not going to be the same size. There's just no way. Okay. So then the last couple, other side. It's not close enough. All right, I don't think I can stick that out that far because it's not going to go. So I'll have to overlap it, which doesn't always work that well, but okay. Well, from back here, it looks pretty impressive. What do you think? I'm already out of time. Arg. There are some, a couple of like Core Bell type thingies right in here. There's a beam that goes across the top, and then there's like Core Bells that stick out. I might put those on. Might not. I don't know. So let's just try something. Let's see what does it look like if we just go the easy route? Because I think I'm spending way too much time on some of these little details. You tell me. Maybe it would be best if we just weren't quite so silly about this. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? I've got enter. Is that as big as it will go? I guess it is. All right. Okay, so I think that's all right. Let's put that in there. This is not what I planned on doing, but I want to see what this looks like because it might be that I'm happy with it. And I am not terribly concerned about what it looks like on the other side. Although, let's have a quick look. I'm curious. It looks a bit funky, which we can probably fix. All right, now then, what if instead of spending all that time building the strap work, what if we do this instead? Oops. And we're going to at least it would be consistent. Right? It would be more in the same color if we do it this way. These are shorter. Let's get the other one that's the same size. It's supposed to be the same size, slightly different, because I am not perfect. Alrighty. Oops. I might just be able to live with this. That one's a little wider. Let's see about this one. And that one's a little wider. I am clearly not perfect. Alrighty. Okay, so yeah. Now there's, you know, some blocks on top and some planking on top. And then the core bells that go across the top of the little frieze here, this small band. There's some molding and things that go there, and some additional little touches on the columns and little finishing touches that I need to add. But overall, I am liking it. What do you think? Let me know. I know that this didn't go my customary 45 to 50 minutes, but at least I don't think it did. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Now, in the building, there are some curtains that hang on the other side of those arches, and I'm kind of toying with the idea of putting something like that in. You tell me if you think that will look good. They're a dark red curtain that hangs behind the arches. Kind of thinking I might do that. So next time we will start with, I'm probably gonna at least get started with some of the paneling and things in here. So we're gonna concentrate on this room for a while. I'm gonna be doing some finishing touches. The ceiling of this room is going to be very, very challenging. Some of that I will be building on the recording so that you can see. It's got a hammer beam ceiling, which I believe is going to be quite the challenge. Yeah, I am not entirely sure how I'm going to do it yet. Right about here, I can put up a picture that shows you just how intricate it is. I'm going to get as close as I possibly can with it. I think it is almost doable. There are plenty of little sculptures and things that I will not be able to replicate. But I think that we'll be able to get the structure built, more or less. So, thank you for watching. I'm going to try and get this one up fairly soon. I know I had a period where I just wasn't able to get anything up. But I will try and get this one up pretty soon. I'm really actually pretty much liking this screen. I'm really glad that I was able to get the colors to match as well as they do. They're not perfect by any means, but they are certainly better than the stuff that I did outside. So, thank you for watching, and if you want to see the building continue, please subscribe and let me know what you think. Thanks. Bye.